Oh my god. This week's episode of Starmyu Season 2, Episode 9. The ending, it really shocked me. It was something that I could not predict, and I wouldn't have predicted at all because it really came out of the blue, and I don't think any of you guys could have predicted that ending as well. Now, for the most part, this episode focused on Nayuki and Yugawa's character, and it gave them character development. So with these two characters, they were dealing with some inferiority complex because compared to their teammates, like they are part of Team Hiragi and Team Otori, one, their teammates are taller. Not only that, their teammates have natural talent, they have skills, they shine, or they have leadership skills that outdoes everyone else's. So for them, they felt like they couldn't compare to their teammates. They felt like, they were below them. They felt like they were dull compared to them. And so we understood and we saw why they felt frustration towards them. And they kind of avoided their teammates for a little bit. We know for like Nayuki's character, he is a shy individual. And also the fact that he's afraid amongst big crowds and even on the stage. Yet he still put himself through going through the musical department as well as getting his part within this play. And for Yugawa's character was quite interesting because we don't get much into his character. He was first introduced back in season 1, but we get more into his character in this season, and in particular this episode. So for him, we always knew that he was a very sassy type of character. He's someone that's very upfront, and he's not afraid of snapping back at anime, especially when with his usual playful antics. So for him to be such a quiet person and withdraw himself from his teammates, it was quite different of him, and it kind of gave his character like a 180 change. But luckily with a song and the fact that these two characters were able to talk out their problems with each other, we saw where they gained more confidence, and they were working even harder now in hopes that they would be chosen for their roles within the play. Now, once that was done, the day has come where out of the 25, 5 will be chosen for the role that they have chosen to play within the Shadows and Lights play. So, the people that were chosen, we have the person who's playing the role of Hardy's shadow is Tengenji. For Orlando, it is Kuga. Percy is Yugawa. Lambert is Kaito. Now, before I get to Alexis, for Hardy, Orlando, and Lambert, at least 2 out of those 3 have background. They have, they have experience with acting, either due to, one having a brother or one growing up in kabuki actor's family and has been doing it since he was young. And for Kuga, when you think about the people that he was going up against in his group, it was kind of expected, and it was actually it was expected that he was going to be the one to get his role, because he was one that was giving it 100% or even more compared to all his other teammates. Not to say that they probably weren't trying to give it their all or they were about to, but he was the one that gave everything that he got. So it was actually it was expected of him to get that role. Now, for for Alexis' role, it was Rui, not Agiha, not Hoshitani. It was Rui, and I felt so bad because I'm like, okay, out of the 5, only 3 of your teammates got their roles, and Nayuki and Hoshitani did not. But, like I said way before in the beginning, if you stay past the ending song, you'll see an extra scene added on. Now, we come to find out that Hiragi will not be able to play his role within the play, simply because he has to make his debut at Broadway. So he has to go overseas for that. The person who's going to play his role as Lambert on stage, because the person who's playing his shadow is Kaito. The person who plays Lambert is Hoshitani. That was something I said, no. No. This was something I could not predict. This was something that was totally unexpected, because I thought, yes, Hoshitani is the main character of the series, because we as the viewers or the audience is looking through his eyes as people who's unexperienced, and we're going through all these trials and everything, going through the school and learning the ways of acting and going through musicals and all of that such. So it was very, very befitting that you would have thought Hoshitani would have got his role. But instead, no, they flipped it on us and said that he's going to be the main star. So when you think about it, he's going to be playing along with Otari. He's not playing the shadow, he's playing the main character of the play. And I'm like, bro, they already broke tradition at Ayanagi's Academy back in the first season. Remember, when they were Team Otari, they decided to change things up. They weren't trying to be the same old type of group, going throughout the same traditions year after year. No, they wanted to change things up, and they did. Now they come back again in this season, and because of circumstances, they chose a second year to play the leading role. So I wonder, how will the school take it? How will the audience take it? Because each year, and it is, tradition is within their culture that it is someone who graduates from the academy, and I'm guessing in particular from the Cow Council, to play in these roles. So for a second year who's still currently enrolled to have this part is bizarre. It is different, and we're going to see how Hoshitani is going to handle all of this pressure, because for most part of the show, we've seen him practicing, because of course he had to switch from Alexis to Lambert. Now he has to become the main character of the play. He has to become one of the main characters of the play. So we're going to see how Hoshitani is going to handle all of this. What does this mean for the rest of the people within the play? How is this going to also affect Hiragi? And how is he going to get help from Otari and those involved in it as well? So if you guys saw this week's episode of Starmyu Season 2, Episode 9, do drop a comment down below on how you felt about this week's episode. Did you expect that type of ending to actually happen? And if so, can you give reasons why? Because I've been watching this and I did not expect it at all, in all honesty. The links are in the description box, so you guys go check those out. And I'm Kimmy Chan of Anime Legends Podcast, and I will see you guys later. Bye!